Now that I've image traced my drawing and I've changed it from a raster or pixelated image into a vector, I want to fill this with color. So to fill something with color, I'm going to select my image and I'm going to live paint the image. So this makes it a paintable object. So you select your image, you're going to go to Object, and you're going to go down to Live Paint. Live Paint and then over to Make. So it's now going to convert it from just a black and white vector to something that is paintable. So you have to first image trace this before this will work. So it doesn't look any different, but watch, I'm going to click off of it and deselect it. And I have to go and find the live paint bucket. It's underneath the shape builder tool. It's kind of hard to find sometimes. So it looks like the shapes, it's like a little cloud with an arrow. I'm going to hold that down and go to the live paint bucket tool. And now if I go in here and I choose my color, I can click and it will highlight different areas. Now this has a lot of detail, so I might have to end up going in and like clicking, zooming way in, Control plus to zoom into these areas and click those to fill those in. I might also go in and fill in the black areas too. So I have these little areas that are kind of sketchy that I want to go in and touch those up. So I'm just going to go through and fill those in just to kind of clean it up. But it's really simple. You're just clicking. Sometimes you just have to make sure you're getting in close enough and that you're just highlighting the area that you want filled. If you accidentally fill the wrong thing, just Control Z and do it again. Okay, so I could go in and fill in each one of these areas. Control minus, Control 0. I'm going to do the stem now. So you can see a lot of my stuff is broken into sections because I have some kind of scribbly marks. If you have a nice clean shape, this won't happen. But because mine has a lot of these little areas with detail, I might have to zoom way in. Oops, Control Z, and fill these in individually. And there we go. File, save as. I'm going to call this pear 8. Now, sometimes you'll have an issue where you go in and fill in and it'll spill outside of a shape that you don't want it to spill outside of. If that happens, you can select the pear and go to Object, Live Paint, and there's this other option that says Gap Options. Gap Options will find gaps in your shapes and fill them so that paint doesn't spill out. So you can try small gaps and then go on and try to fill it with the paint.